No, I don't think so. It's true, and we know from the beginning the technical difference will be very important this season because the format of the league is different compared with another seasons. We have 3 games ahead to play, and we need to put the focus in to get the points because getting the points we will need to think about the goal difference. About the chances, I think we generate chances. I think maybe you can see in the last game we don't have too much chances, but we have real chance to score the second goal. No? Finally, we need to be more clinical in the last third. I don't think in one position missing some player would be an excuse for us. I don't think so. But what we need to do is, when you are playing, if you are speaking about the past, when you are playing against FC Boy, you are not going to have 10 clear chances. It's impossible because we are playing against a good opponent with a very good defensive structure, and if you have 3-4 chances, you need to take advantage about this. Finally, I think we have 3 games ahead. The most important thing is to improve in the things we need to improve because obviously watching the last game we can improve in a lot of things and to get the points we need to finish in getting our target. The target for us is only finish top of the table.
Teams like FC Goa who don't give much space in their box to score clear chances. So do you feel like corners can be a factor in such matches where you don't get much from open play, and this season only 3 teams didn't score from corners. One of the team is your team, and you got 102 corners so far. You have Alberto, Tom, Mecca, such a wonderful sharpshooters in your box. So what is going wrong? Is there a lack of execution or there is a lack of planning behind this?
For sure, set pieces is very important in football, no? And you can see in the games as small details it's possible to change everything. And when there are equal games, set pieces could be decisive for us. No? For sure, we need to improve. Only you need to see the numbers. It's impossible to have 70 corners against Mumbai City, 9 corners in the last, and we didn't score. No? When you have the profile of the players to take advantage about this kind of work. No? I am the assistant coach is working very hard on that. I am responsible as a coach about this, and we need to improve. We need to improve because finally, these kind of actions in football can change everything when the games are in equal situations, and a small details can allow to us to score these kind of goals and change the result and change the game, no? And finally also change the position of the team. No? But this is one of the things we need to improve, but also we have more things to improve.
So, you think there is an individual error happening inside the box when the corner is taken, or there is a severe lack of planning, like where?
No, I don't think it's. I think it's a mix of things. No, I don't want to put the focus in individual actions because finally I don't think so. We are working as a team, and when we are doing the things well, it is because the team is working well. This is a collective sport. And also we need to be more demanding ourselves in terms of how we can improve this because finally it's our responsibility.
Hi coach, this is Prasun from Sangbad Pratidin. Coach, do you think without hours your task is a little bit of easy? Without hours, do you think your task is a little bit of easy?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Obviously, everyone knows us. Everyone knows he is a winning coach with a winning mentality. But I think the players they are going to go to to the ground, to the beach, to the stadium to compete in the highest level. Because finally you can have problems in the clubs. I know very well how is the situation. But when you are on the pitch, you are going to compete in the highest level because finally you are competing for you, for your family, for your future. And I don't think the players are not in the highest level to compete against us. And also, to compete to us always is a special motivation for the opponents because maybe more people is watching the game, maybe you can show to the people in this kind of games how is your quality and thinking in the future of the players. I think they are going to compete in the highest level because they are thinking in their families and they are thinking doing a good game tomorrow, they have more opportunities in the future to continue working in a good team and in a good position.
In the pitch.
Always missing people like us, no? Finally, we have big fights on the ground. This is amazing, no? Because finally it's good for both because it means we are fighting for something important, no? In my club, in the club. Always busy when people like us is not on the bench. But this is football, this is life. I don't have the full information to speak about that, but we need to put the focus on ourselves.
One more question.
Coach, this is Shartan working from Uttarbanga Sambadi newspaper. We see that in last match against FC Goa, you used Apuya only 45 minutes due to his injury and anything. So maybe that disrupt your tactical setup. So can we watch him in tomorrow's match more than 45 minutes?
Let's see, because finally we have, in the last game, 3 substitutions was compulsory for me. One was Apuya, because he only can play 45 minutes. Tapa asked for the substitution because he feels something that we want to prevent something more serious. And also Sahar in the last part of the game asked for the substitution. 3 of 5 substitutions in the last game was compulsory for me. Now we need to be careful because, for example, coming from the injury and playing 45 minutes in the last game, we have only 2 days, 1 training session today, and let's see. But we need to think about this because we need to try to avoid injuries because we have 3 games, 3 very important games, and maybe some players, if we are thinking we have the risk about the injuries, I need to think about this. But it's difficult for me to answer to you this now in this moment because we played against Goa. We don't have training session, only today, only 1 training session today, and I need to check the players easily, and I can know better how the situation is to prepare the best first 11 for the next game.
Coach, we're on the fag end of the season. Do you think right now there is more mentally effect? You need to put more mentally effect than the tactical side. And other thing is, if Apuya is not ready to play for 90 minutes, there is not much option in your hand. I know there is Abhishek, the Deepak on the bench, but still there is a huge difference in quality with Apuya and others. So do you feel like you could face a lack of mobility on midfield if Apuya is not ready for 90 minutes for the upcoming matches?
Yes, about Apuya, everyone knows. I don't need to speak here how important is Apuya for us because he's a player who gives to us the balance. Without the ball, he's an amazing player, and with the ball, he's an amazing player. This is so difficult because finally, in football, to have players who is very good in both sides is so difficult. Finally, you have players they are better in defensive situations, and with players they are better with the ball. And to try to find a balance around this is not easy, no? But there are no excuses because finally they have a very good squad. We have a very good team, and if even missing players, I don't think I need to come here to tell you we are losing or we are not winning because we are missing one player. I don't think it's not fine. I need to try to find the solutions to get the balance to the team, and hopefully we can use Apuya. But if we are not using Apuya, we need to win games. We want also games before Apuya. About the mental situation, when you are reaching this point, obviously mental situation is important in football because finally in Hungary you need to manage some situations, and I think it's very important. But also it's very important that sometimes the mental situation and the confidence of the players come to have a clear picture of what you need to do in the pitch. Tactical situations can give to the players this confidence they need in some games, in some periods, because when you are playing games during 90 minutes, everything is not amazing. There are some moments you are going to suffer, no? And you need to suffer as a family together, and tactical solutions can give the players the confidence they need to approach the games in a good and mental situation. I think it's important.
Mission for this, keep those in mind.
If I am thinking in the derby, I think is we are in mistake because finally we are not winning this game, no? And we need to win this game. Finally, thinking as a coach after today's training session, I need to think what is the best element we can put against the opponent to try to win the game, because if we are thinking in the next game and we are not putting the focus in this one, we are going to have problems. But I need to check now in the training session because we didn't have the opportunity after the FC Goa game to do one training session because yesterday we were traveling, and today we are going to do the training session, and we are going to check after the meeting with the medical staff how the players are fit to play tomorrow, and then we need to make the final decision.
For me, it's important like the team wins, and it's part of the football. Like you get some time you play or you don't play, but for me it's like improving every day and learning from the best in my team and just keep going. So helping my team whenever I get chance.
Hi Abhishek, it's a funny question maybe. One Suryavanshi is shining in the sky. So what is the target of other Suryavanshi?
For me it's like the same, like everyone wants to sign, but right now the only aim is to help the team and let the team win. It's not about personal, my individual goal, but a team goal. So the team wins, then I win.
Abhishek, you were so close to Habas. In fact, Habas believed on you much more than any other. So now he will not be on the bench after tomorrow's match. So, any personal emotions with him?
Not like that because I play for one Bagan. So for
But
me,
still, from the development team to right now in senior, he helped a lot during your progress. So, any personal feelings?
yeah, like of course, for a player, each and every coach is important. Like he helps you grow and he helps you be a better player in every aspect, like off the field and on the field. Yeah, so there are emotions, and for me, and every coach, like it's not only a personal goal.